everybody. Welcome back to iLadies. We are your hosts, Chrissy, Nikki, and Jewel. This is episode number 23. Can you believe it? And also,
No.
Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a great holidays. We took a short little week break off for New Year's, but we're back and we're ready for 2024. We're going to kick butt. And yeah, I feel like we ended 2023 really great because we all had okay, Jewel did a subathon, Nikki had
We were
stream miss,
grinding.
and I just streamed. But
she
it
just
was
We were all grinding.
We were
Regardless.
grinding.
Yeah, but you had like the fucking wheel spin.
Yeah,
you
but
had
you
like
did
the
3
incentives.
12-hour streams in a row. That's crazy.
I am
was
surprisingly
crazy.
not a fake hoe. I meant like
We need to talk about that. How tell the class, how did you do that?
dude, I don't know. Okay, it was really weird because the first 12-hour I was very motivated when I was done. So I was like, a second one would not be bad. And it's because like I think it was because I mean, you guys wanted to play games like every day during the subathon. So I had just a rotating like people keeping me company playing games. Like I was just playing Fortnite squad games, I was playing Lethal Company, funny games like Human Fall Flat. Like that's an old one.
That looked funny.
But it was really funny. And so I basically took that and did it 2 more days. And the third day I was definitely like hurting in the beginning, but time flew by. Plus, the last day I had an inflatable cow suit, and
I
don't
saw
know
your
why.
udders.
You saw my udders? Yeah,
I
showed my
did.
udders.
I tuned in for a minute because I think I was busy that day, but I tuned in and I was like, "Oh, she's wearing a cow suit." Got it.
That's how it's
I oddly
going.
was enjoying it though, because I thought it was gonna be like sweaty, but it was inflatable, so I had a constant fan on me the whole time. So I
Oh
was like,
wow.
it's like funny
And
content.
speaking of which, I heard today you're going to be dressed up as a grandma.
How did you? Where are your
cow.
sources? Because
I was watching your stream.
You watch my streams.
Yeah, I saw the end before you left, and like I had you open on my
Oh,
second monitor, and then oh, you gonna go get it?
I was gonna go get it.
Oh my god,
I was
let's
actually
go.
gonna say I'm very disappointed that she didn't show up to the stream today dressed as a grandma, because that would have been great. I said
was
that.
content.
I wish she would have showed up dressed as a grandma time.
I
that-
should have. Okay, so yeah, it comes with like glasses. Hold up, we got
Oh,
the
those
glasses.
are nice.
Ooh,
Okay.
We have I have a cane. We have
Oh
a
my
cane.
gosh, you can wave it at people when you're
Yeah,
angry.
These kids killed me in Fortnite.
I have this for the hair.
Oh, I
Damn
love
Zoomers.
that.
And it's like all inflated. It comes with like a wig and a like
Oh, wow.
hospital gown vibe.
Does it
I'm
come with
excited.
fake boobies?
Oh, yeah, I think
Saggy
it does.
boobies,
It's
by the
supposed to
way.
come with like a
Sorry.
full set, like old lady bodysuit vibe. You're right. It comes with a butt, I think, too.
Oh
butt?
no, not the
but
butt.
it's like super like what is it? Like airtight. I don't know.
Wait, this
Wait,
should
you
not be
guys-
allowed.
That
What do you
just
mean it
reminded
shouldn't be
me when
allowed?
you said butt. Hold on, I have a funny side
Oh,
note story.
God.
Okay, so yesterday this
It's
guy
so
came in my chat, right? Wait, I have to find it. Where is it? Mod stuff? NPC archive. This guy came in my chat yesterday. King Jarrett. His first
Got his
first
name
message,
and
want
everything.
my phone number. Want? Can you send me button pics to my phone number? He said button pics.
Button
pics?
like button.
Like
Wait.
BUTTON button.
Button?
Oh, he was trying to avoid the
And then
the
after that
mod
he said
word.
buddy. BUTTY.
Can I have some buddy pics?
Yeah, so you're gonna be
Huh?
rocking the grandma buddy today.
Yo, the amount of people
We can
coming
start
in
calling
chat
it
to
the
troll.
buddy. Like that.
Wait, I have to send you guys this, but yeah. Side
That's so
note,
funny.
I can't wait to see you dress up as.
Thank you.
Can't wait
Honestly,
to be there.
I'm probably gonna twerk in it.
Yeah.
And
should
then
I
I get
twerk
into an emo. I mean, it's allowed on Twitch now. Am I right, fellas? So
Oh wait,
that is a great
yeah.
transition.
Crazy. Wow.
Crazy transition right there. Okay, speaking of which, in our last episode, we talked a little bit about Twitch's changes to their TOS and how there was a lot of implied nudity going on with these black censor bars that people were just covering their parts with and just pretending they were fully naked, or they were fully naked. We'll never know. But today, Twitch released an update stating We don't permit streamers to be fully or partially nude, including exposing genitals or buttocks. Nor
You
do we
mean
permit. You mean buttons?
Buttons?
Nor do we permit streamers to
Buddy?
imply or suggest that they are fully or partially nude. Yada yada yada. Basically, they literally said somewhere no censor bars. So they killed the meta. The Twitch censor bar meta is dead.
Dang.
Good job, Twitch.
Finally, we'll see what they come up with next because you can still be very close to nude as long as you market.
Yeah, the streamers have been pretty creative the past few years.
They have.
I mean,
They will get creative. I
Would
don't
you-
think they'll get away with it, though.
would you say though that it started with the hot tub, or
Mhm.
kind of, and then that kind of got approved, right? Or that was
Right.
approved, and then
Because there's a whole section for it now.
yeah. So maybe
Because I mean,
yeah.
realistically, you can't ban bathing suits on Twitch because like, okay, what if I want to go to the pool and stream? Are you gonna like that's allowed, right? But then people would always just like find a way to like sexualize it and make money off of it, and so it just kept spinning out of control. And then it's 2023, we got censor bars.
It's 2020. Well,
well,
yeah.
it was 2023.
It was. With the censor bar era was in 2023.
2024 is not the year of the censor bars. Okay.
2024.
Twitch
We'll
made
see
sure of
what
that.
the year is. We'll see what the meta is in 2024.
I'm sure something crazy will come up, but I do think like at least they have a handle on it somewhat.
I
it
feel like
feels.
yeah, they have been kind of nipping everything on the butt kind of vibe lately.
I think that they just need to like if somebody keeps getting banned and then unbanned, there should be more consequences. They shouldn't just get like a day ban and then be unbanned and then be able to do it again. You know what I mean?
Right.
yeah,
If you have more than like 3 bans on the platform, I feel like that should be like,
GG's.
yeah, like GG's or a more severe punishment, longer ban. I don't know.
Repent your sins and then
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Pray
very
for
like
forgiveness.
it's very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Crazy how inconsistent it is. Like, it's like some people like think they know. Like, there was some woman, like some like plural. There was some woman in general who like would get banned, and people would be like, "Oh, it's because they're a woman. They got banned for like 2 days." And like so, and then when a guy would do the same thing, like sometimes they would get a longer ban. So the whole argument of like, I don't know. I just feel like it's all like,
There's no consistency.
there's no consistency. Therefore, it's making people mad and looking
Agitated,
at
yeah.
women wrongly, if that makes sense. Like,
One
like-
of the best examples that Ludwig had when he made his video was Gideon, who
yes,
obviously his community hate rated Pokimane, and it was a whole thing. They were spamming El Bozo in her chat and a lot of other things, a lot of much worse things. And it was like big drama, but then they ended up meeting up in person and like making up. But he is still like
he's still banned
from
Yeah.
the platform, which
Oh,
hate rating is
wow.
a very serious thing, of course, but it seems like he went out of his way to like fix things with the person, and he obviously, I don't think he ever explicitly said go to Pokimane stream and say these things right now. I don't know if that happened. I don't think so, but yeah, I don't know. It's crazy that he's still banned, and like other people who did similar things or like not even bad things. They just like maybe there was an accident and they would get banned for a long time, and then there's people purposefully taking advantage of the TOS and coming back a day later. So yeah, and then it puts a target on like women because it's like, oh, she can get away with more because she's a woman, like you said, Nikki.
Mhm.
It's like it's not fair to the rest of us.
right.
I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how this year will go. I am glad that they cleared up the nudity stuff a little bit, but we
I would
shall
say
have
that's a
to see.
W. I would say that's a W
Yeah.
on Twitch. I mean, you could really see the Dan Clancy effect, like of just
Yeah,
like
true.
how great he's been with handling
It's
things and how
crazy.
speedy. I know
Yeah.
it's like
Everybody
remember-
was he had a whole article and he was going viral when he took his job basically,
Mhm.
and everybody's like they hired this guy and they were showing his background and giving him shit already for
There was
And then he's
just
the
existing.
best. He's just the
Dude,
fucking
I-
best.
I remember one of the first streams he did for Twitch. Like he loves to be at the face of all those streams when
Yeah.
they talk about everything,
Mhm.
which is awesome. The first stream he did, there was so many tech issues, and everyone
oh
was like,
yeah.
I felt actually so bad for him because
Yeah.
everyone in the chat was like, "LOL, CEO of Twitch can't work
Yeah.
Twitch," or like stuff, and I was like, "Oh no,"
Shit's
'cause it was
hard,
not-
man.
I felt really bad, and then ever since then, I feel like he's done
Yeah.
Nothing but good. That wasn't even his fault. It was
Dan
just a
Clan-
bunch of tech
Thank you,
issues.
Dan Clancy, for December
Okay,
30.
wait.
Thank
Did you
Dan
guys
Clancy.
see? Did you guys see Ludwig did like a dodgeball challenge?
And
he
he was
was
in it.
He was fucking.
Yeah.
What a
That's
legend,
what's so awesome about
bro.
him.
Yeah,
He just,
I
like,
was
is
he's
involved in
literally
so
won.
much.
Yeah,
That was a great
so
video
cool.
too. That was so funny.
It
know.
was really good.
It's cool to see
Yeah.
someone like just really enjoy the community because he is a part of the community, you know? Like, it's good to see someone who actually cares and proudly wears it on his sleeve, kind of like unlike
Mhm.
the last CEO. Like, who would have even fucking known the last CEO was the CEO because he wasn't proudly at the forefront of
Like
Twitch.
part of the community, yeah.
Yeah.
And Dan also he streams, and he recently I think he got accepted for partner without any like
Good for
internal.
him.
Hell yeah,
help.
Dan.
He just like went
He
for it.
grinded that, bro.
He
by
first
himself.
got denied. He told everyone that he
You
didn't
did get
like.
denied.
Yeah, I remember that.
He got denied, and everyone was like, "Wait." He was like, "Don't feel bad, guys. Even I get denied sometimes." I thought that was funny. But yeah, he's now a Twitch partner, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my god, good
so.
for him. Now all he needs is the 70-30 split.
Yeah, true. Give him what he
He's-
deserves.
he can get it. In time, he can get it. Gotta grind. No, he grinds for sure. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was curious. This is kind of like a little more random, but it about like Ludwig's dodgeball tournament. If we could participate in some sort of sporting type event like that, what would you want to participate in?
Ooh.
Who are
Like
we
a streamer?
participating against? Oh, other
Oh, I don't
streamers?
know. So yeah, some sort of
I-
like streaming events, like sport type
I would
or
say
physical activity.
either like flag football or dodgeball.
I
Fun
feel like
fact,
dodgeball would be
I
kinda
was
fun.
the flag football quarterback in high
Hell
school.
yeah.
And my
Okay,
team did win
okay.
every year.
Well, I'm a
We
little
were-
flustered.
We were the best.
blushing.
Okay, it was good times. So yeah, that's my glory days.
I would say volleyball because I did do volleyball. Volleyball or softball. I felt like I wasn't a decent volleyball or softball player, but I did volleyball and softball, so I feel like that would
Or
be fun.
kickball.
I was about to say
Kickball?
fucking kickball would be legit though.
We would fucking do so good at kickball.
I'd be
The
so
goal
down.
Squad.
I'm down for volleyball, dodgeball, kickball, some sort of ball.
Anything with a ball.
Anything with a ball.
I'm there.
Because we ladies balls.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, yep.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I think
So next week, that's our episode. We're gonna post it.
we're gonna host
stream.
it. Any sponsors
Mhm.
for our tournament that we got going
Yeah.
on? That's an idea rather than an actual event.
Okay, Nikki, ruin my hopes and dreams.
What? No, it's just in beta right now. It's just, it's still brewing. But with
Lots
a
of brewing.
sponsor,
In
we can get
beta,
it
she said.
rolling.
True. That's all we
Ooh, I like
need.
it. See, a lot of pun possibilities with our
Mhm.
sponsorships.
Yep.
True,
Just
true, true.
saying.
My dog's gonna
Did you
start
guys do
barking.
anything special for the holidays, by the way? Because
Got a
now it's
cold.
January 3rd. Nikki was sick. Yeah, that is so sad. Were you
every
like coughing,
Christmas.
or did you just feel so?
Oh, I'm still
shit?
coughing.
No.
I had a cold. I had a fever. And then so I was like achy for 2 days, and now I
Oh.
still wake up every single day with a sore throat. Every time I get a
No.
cold, I have a sore throat for what feels like 2 weeks.
And she did stream like a full week too
7 days
while
in a
sick
row.
though.
Yep.
So fucking legend.
I tried.
Oh, you did?
I
Oh,
did
my
it.
bad.
Oh, I did the 7 days. To be
Okay,
fair,
I was gonna
well,
say, you
listen,
thought
I
you
don't,
did.
dude. If I didn't, oh my god, like
you made it to like day 5 at least. I remember that. So you definitely
well,
did it.
I think it was day 2. It was the second day of streamers where I started feeling like feverish. I was like, oh fuck, I don't like. I knew like obviously it was gonna subside, but like the first 2 days I was really achy with a fever, and I was like, fuck, man, how am I supposed to finish this week? Like I
Yeah.
feel, but like I still did like I think like 6 hours both days maybe. So I was like, okay, if I can get through that, then the rest of the week should be fine. And I felt like my voice was going. And I still feel like, even in the morning, I'm like hacking up a fucking lung. I'm like, what the fuck? But we got through the 7 days. It's done. It was good, successful. And I'm glad I did it because every single year I do it. So like I always hold myself like I'm like you can't like even if it gets hard at some point.
Do
I'm
you
like,
do it
I
after
can't-
Christmas?
It depends
Did
every
you-
year, whenever
Oh,
my free
okay.
time is. So before I did it before Christmas. Like last year I did
Yeah.
it the week before Christmas, and then this year I did it the day after Christmas.
That lined up perfectly with the gifted sub discount.
Right,
or
it's like
my
a good way to kick
God.
off the year. Like January
Yeah.
1st,
They-
like was the
If
last
they do
day.
that next year too.
Well, Dan Clancy has been once again rolling out the W, so I feel like I actually think they'll do more of that. Like, because
I'm
we already,
hopeful.
we already
of
had
it.
September.
At least not even. It doesn't even have to be 25. It could be like 10%. Like
Yeah.
for I don't know, for a little bit. It doesn't have to be 20. I mean, 25 is nice.
Yeah, because
but I mean, 10%.
more people are gifting during that time.
Yeah, no,
than would
absolutely, like,
just
I mean,
gift
in
Twitch
in
is
general.
profit from that
percentage.
regardless, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I wonder how much of a profit they're making during those weeks. They have to. It has to be
They-
pretty
I
mean,
decent.
I
It
feel
has
like
to break
people-
even at least, I feel like.
People are incentivizing to be gifted, or like they're definitely gifting more in that period.
right.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, 100%.
I mean, 25 is a lot, and it depends on your like, if you have partner plus or not. Too, probably.
I'm just saying that was.
So I was
I'm just saying.
I was like-
70, 30, and
I'm
25%.
just saying.
I'm
I-
so proud of.
I'm just saying. Every day that I realize that we all accomplish 70-30, like sometimes you just don't like nothing wrong with not like if you don't have 70-30 and you still have 50-50 Switch, making a living off of Twitch in general is
It's fucking
amazing
hard.
and like good
In general.
like that is like a great accomplishment. But
man.
But holy shit, when I tell you like 70-30 is genuinely life-changing to actually be full-time and like you don't realize like
I'm
not-
so relieved.
I haven't even like not that I've gotten like my first paycheck from 70-30 yet, but like
well, yeah,
I
it
just-
started literally December 1st. So
yeah, I'm just like
I'm
wow,
bad
like
at
I can
math.
actually think about like moving out. Like well, not moving out
Right.
right away, obviously like first paycheck comes I'm like I'm moving out, but like
She's like, I'm out
you know,
of here.
like I was giving myself personally like 5 years to move out. And now I'm like, you know what? Maybe in 3 years I could. Like which is
Mhm.
a crazy thought. Like I just never thought I'd be in a position where I'm like, wow, I could finally start adulting. Like it's just a crazy concept to me. It, like has quite literally been life-changing. So like I'm just proud of all of us for getting to that point and I'm
Mhm.
very I guess grateful for the community for getting us to that because holy shit is it so like life-changing genuinely.
I was gonna say I'm very bad at math, but
So am I.
the increase, like the raise from normal 50-50 split to 70-30 split is a 40% increase.
yeah, no,
which
Yes.
you're
is
right. You're right. You're
insane.
right.
That is a fucking insane raise. Like holy
You're not
shit.
bad at math. I was literally gonna bring up. Imagine you streaming for however long. This is the only kind of raise you'll ever get,
Yeah.
Of course.
Unless
like,
you get
actual
like
percentage.
ambassador.
unless
No,
you go viral.
but
and you
They don't
even
even think
even
they get one,
they
do
don't
they?
get a bump.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know
They
for a
probably get
fact.
they might get a contract though with Twitch possibly.
I
I-
imagine they get no. They
ads.
definitely get some like exposure time too, like more just front
Or
page.
like
I
a-
imagine,
maybe an
or
ad
like
contract.
opportunities and ad possibilities that they
Yeah.
participate in. So maybe like
still-
sponsorship type deals, which is still pretty good.
Of
Yeah.
course. It's
Wouldn't be mad about that.
I really I've seen a lot from like Twitch ambassadors and stuff and like it's so cool what they're doing. Like a lot of them are just very full like why was I about to say full frontal?
What the
Whoa!
I don't
that's
know.
already. They already talked about that.
Yeah,
Like,
we already
no
went
more-
over
no
that
more-
topic
Yeah, we already
on
went.
Twitch.
We already went on that.
You know, like
can't
on
do
the
that.
forefront of like, you know, promoting Twitch, like they I cannot finish my sentence anymore. I've my all
Well,
my
you
thought
didn't have to
process.
you didn't have to finish
we
that
should.
what you were gonna correct. I can't.
No,
stop
I don't
thinking
even know
about
what I was gonna say anymore. I'm gonna be quite honest with you.
it. The forefront of
The forefront of Twitch.
forefront-
They
the
picked great
forefrontal.
ambassadors for the ambassador program.
and they covered our frontals. Good job.
Oh.
Bro.
Yeah,
That's
they
funny.
covered the frontal of the Twitch front page. There we go. There we go.
No.
Can my
funny.
dog not
Dude, Bowie's mad at what you just said.
be? He's like full frontal. Why are you talking about full frontal?
He's like, bro.
Yo, ayo.
He's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Oh, he's done. Oh, no, he's not.
Nope, he's not. He sounds mad.
Probably
he's
sees a
angry.
squirrel at the front of the house. He's always
True.
angry. I like literally went outside for 2 seconds to bring in boxes, and he was very mad that I didn't bring him outside to bring in the boxes, and then barked the entire time.
How
And my
dare
neighbor
you.
walked past me. I don't think she saw that I was there because I was legit in my car, like sitting on the floor, like because I was trying to put the mats in.
Oh,
So I was
yeah.
sitting on the
It's
floor,
like,
so I don't
what?
think she saw me. I'm sitting on the floor, and I hear Bowie barking, and she goes, "Dogs." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like,
Wait,
no
wait,
way I
wait.
just heard that.
Does she give like a New York accent though, kind of?
No, she said it under her breath.
Oh,
So she said it under her breath, and I don't think she noticed I was there. Like, my car door was open. I'm sitting on the floor, but she's passing, like, the opposite direction of the, like, on the sidewalk, and I'm on the street side.
Did she see you after?
No. I was
You were just
still
hiding.
sitting in my, I said,
You were hiding.
I hid in the seat.
It went from her working on her putting her car mats in to actually hiding.
No, legitimately. I was like, she gone? She gone? Because I didn't want her to feel bad that she said that, but, like, also, I was like, why the fuck
But
did you
she-
say that? The dogs bark. I'm sorry. I mean, listen, he is annoying, but, like, dogs bright. I'm talking about you. You're
He
annoying.
just wants to be part of the convo
He does.
and
right,
protect the
buddy?
household.
I
Yeah, let
know.
him
He's
speak.
very productive. But, like, to be fair, like, I think all dogs should be productive. They do it
Yeah.
out of love. Right, buddy?
It's like if there's a
Right,
stranger
buddy?
outside your house and you're not barking, what are you doing, dog?
Like,
you know
thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
Alert me when
Like,
there's people in
hello?
front of my house. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's not a very good guard dog if you're not alerting me, you know?
If you're and he's a big dog, so I'm like, big dogs, like, listen, my little dogs, they were not guard dogs. They're not scary. I need a nice big
No,
scary
they
dog in my.
No.
He's licking my hand right
You
now.
went
Big,
from like
scary
a
dog,
dog,
but he looks like a chicken
this
nugget.
big, and now you have one that's like bigger than you.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
stands up and he's definitely my height. Can you stop licking my hand, please?
Never.
He's just licking
Um,
my hand.
What else did we have on the? Ooh,
I was
okay.
gonna resolutions.
Do you guys have any
What's
New
up?
Year's resolutions? This is like the
How
obligatory.
do you guys feel about resolutions, though?
That's a
feel
good
like-
question.
That is
See?
a
I
better
like that. I like that question.
It's it's such a controversial thing.
So
It is.
controversial. Well, I personally like starting off the year with those goals and resolutions because even if I'm not sticking to them the whole year, like at least I'm trying in the beginning. And I don't know, I feel like it's a good way to like kick off the year for me. But I try to make sure I don't do anything crazy like, oh, I want to go to the gym every
single
Yeah, like
every
you
day.
don't set them too
5
high.
hours.
Like for me, my resolution for an example is like I want to have a hobby this year that is active. So whether that's like yoga or pickleball, like I'm not setting myself to go 3 times a week. It's more like, okay, let me just get into this one thing and like enjoy it throughout the year while being active type beat, you know?
I love that.
Yeah.
So that's my goal. Also to read more. I'm trying.
Good. What are you reading?
What's it called? A Court of
Akatar.
Thorns and Roses.
I've
is
heard of
the-
that.
I've had this. Yeah, it's very popular. I've had it for like a
very
year, and it's
popular.
been on my what's it called? Dining room table, just sitting there
Mhm.
looking cute.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
It's a very cute like series.
Yeah,
Because they
it
have the
looks cute.
vibrant. They have like
Mhm.
a vibrant. The first one's like a vibrant red,
Yeah,
and then the other ones are just all colors like teal, and they're nice.
this is what
Yellow. Yeah.
it's like.
I was about to go grab it.
Oh, I love it. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's very cute. But yeah, I feel like I want to have less screen time when I'm not streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like being on my phone, like I feel like my mind's always racing, so forcing myself to put the fucking phone down and read with my brain is really good. And also, I think you guys know Nursey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
She came in my chat and she asked me if I've read that, and I was like, no, but I have it right here. And she was
Yeah.
like, read it right now. So she inspired me to read it, so that's why
It's
I
a
started.
good
But yeah,
fantasy.
she said I would
I
like
still
it,
haven't
so-
read it.
It's on your list though.
I need you to now that you're starting to read, you should get on Goodreads. Which
And
is
then I can share my list.
you can share your you can have your like you can have I have a list of
I'm gonna
all
do
the
it right
books I
now.
want to read. You can have a goal, a yearly goal of how many books you want to read. And then yeah, it keeps track of all the books you've read.
Okay.
And
Say
yeah,
less.
it's a
I'm
good
already making
motivation,
an
and we can
account.
follow. We can
I'm
follow
already
each
making an
other.
We can follow each other,
And then we
Okay.
can see each other's ratings. And yeah,
Ooh.
and like
So, yeah.
recommendations.
That's
Mhm.
fancy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fun. Done.
That's fancy as shit.
I already made the account. Literally.
But no,
Easy.
it's like I like stuff like that to help keep me motivated. So you can like
Yeah.
just see like, oh wow, look how many books I've read or whatever.
I also think when
Okay,
other
so
people are on the journey with you, it's so much
Yeah,
easier.
that too.
And
how do
to
you
see that.
guys feel about resolutions? Because I answered, but you guys didn't answer.
Julie, you
Yeah.
can go. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel the same way where it's like if I think it I feel like a New Year's resolution is just a motivation to set a goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna backlash anybody to set goals. And I just feel like being realistic to set your goal will help in the success of it versus
Right.
I think a lot of people, like for example, when you said make a gym goal of going every day, you're gonna get burned out. You're gonna feel bad about it. But if I just put a resolution where, okay, I'm gonna get a gym membership and just go and be active. For example, I have the same goal of just reading every day, even though it doesn't have to be 30 plus minutes. It could just be 5 to 10 minutes even. But yeah, like today and yesterday, I signed up to go to the gym, and I'll just go on a treadmill or a stair climber and read on my Kindle. So I'm
You're
doing
knocking
two
out
things at once.
two.
Yeah,
2
exactly.
in 1.
That's so smart.
I love
Yeah.
that.
It's
Like
kind
you
of
said, attainable goals.
yeah,
I think
attainable.
attainable goals
Or
are
like
the way to go.
yeah,
Mhm.
Better
just
than
like
being
having a list in front of you, I feel like helps, like a visual.
Right.
I agree.
What about you and resolutions, Nikki? What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
I also don't like big resolutions. I feel like I don't know, like on social media, you see a lot of people like, especially in the field that we're in, you see them like
They have,
set
like,
these
fucking-
huge like, oh, I want to post on YouTube every
fucking
day. I want to
long-
hit 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I want to hit this. I feel like they're so like, and sure, like a lot of that stuff is like, yeah, of course you have your business goals and your content goals. Like, of course you have those, but I find that setting those type of goals when the day-to-day reality of streaming is not very consistent, therefore I find that I don't set goals like that. My goals for me personally, and I understand this is kind of to do with content, and I obviously I have life goals, of course,
Right,
but
right.
but this goal kind of coincides with like a life goal. Like for me, like I think like for a long time now, I've always wanted to do lifestyle content. I've always told myself that I couldn't, and like would pigeonhole myself into like you're only allowed to make gaming content because that's what works and nothing else is gonna work. You shouldn't dedicate your time into doing something else. And so that's I looked at it in a business sense. Like this would not be smart for me. And you know, I think like January 1st, I woke up and I was like, life is too short to just tell myself that I can't do this, can't do that, this isn't gonna work. And my goal is to just give in to stuff that makes me happy. And even if it's just a thought and you don't know unless you try. And for months now, I've been saying like, I want to do this, I want to do this. And I'll just sit on that thought and I won't do anything with it. But you don't know how something's going to go unless you try. So I've been recording like some lifestyle content, like some makeup videos, like just stuff that I personally enjoy watching that I felt like I could never do. But it's something that was always in the back of my mind, like, I want to do this, I want to do this. And who cares how it does? If it does bad, it does bad. But like mentally, like giving in to trying, like is giving me some sort of clarity. So that's kind of like my New Year's resolution
You're
goal.
doing that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, because like I don't know, that's so cheesy, but like life is too short to just think.
cheesy. No.
know?
Like there's actually a lot of people that recommend not just like when you're making content, you need to try other ways of making content or like
Right.
what you want to focus on just to see what hits, right?
Right.
It's actually hurting you if you stay in that bubble.
In the one hole,
Like,
yeah, and
in
you
that
gotta
little-
diverse
yeah.
yourself and like try
No,
different things.
I'm proud
And
of you for doing that.
I understand that's like that sounds so businessy and like content. Like I hate to
No,
be
it
the
doesn't.
person to sound like I'm all about content and working, but that's in my head. It's not working. It's not working for me. It's much more mentally. It's like self-care almost the way that I see it. Like recording like those little like interactions that the daily aspects of life and recording it and looking at it back is almost like therapeutic to me. So I see it much less of like a content thing. While it is like content, it is, but it's more like I've been wanting to do this and I'm going to do it, and like I'm going to be happy that I am doing it. So that's like my overall goal is like, given the stuff that I'm happy about, and don't think too much about something. If you want it, go for it. And that's it. Just, try not to feel so comfortable and stuck with one thing, because I have a habit of just doing that a lot. So that's my only resolution. Just
It's a very
do what
good
makes you happy.
resolution.
No, it's
and,
solid. It's
Yeah.
not.
It's-
It's not
it feels
business
small. It
oriented,
feels-
honestly.
It feels
it's
not
like,
small, and it doesn't feel too
it's-
small, but it doesn't feel too big at the same time. You
I
start
feel
with
like
step
when
one,
it when
just
it
record.
comes to people like posting their resolutions or goals, it's like the content that they already have, or just like growing on the same channel, right?
Yeah.
But you're taking the time and dedicating, like you're trying to expand with things that you enjoy and love to do,
Right.
right?
It's
And that
shit that I
is
do
your
daily,
own
so it's not
self-care.
going
you
out of
love
my way
makeup,
though,
you
Like,
know?
I put
Well,
on
it's
makeup every
also
day. I
Cute
wash my face.
because
Like,
for,
that's...
for each of us, that's how our current channels started. Was like, oh, I have fun playing Rocket League. Let me just like,
Right.
or fun playing
Yeah.
Sims. Let me just post this clip, like, cause I enjoy it.
Because you enjoy it.
And then somewhere along the way, it obviously becomes more structured because you
Mhm.
turn it into a job. But yeah, doing that, like taking it back to the basics and just posting something because you enjoy
'Cause you
it.
enjoy
That's
it.
how all content creation starts. So
Right.
I think it's beautiful. And like you said, you never know how it'll do. And like if I'm sure there is a community, like a little part of your community that enjoys it as well, and
Yeah,
that can grow as well.
exactly.
Right.
You know? So
Thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone's
That's
goals sound
exciting.
so, like, I don't know. It's always nice, like, to have people in the same headspace as you, and like I find it so mentally overwhelming to set big goals, and
right.
like as you guys said, like you're not being unrealistic. Going to the gym and going when you want to, and you're not forcing yourself. Like getting a membership, like for Jewel, like that. I did that last month for me to get a gym membership. That was just that step alone was like a big step for me too.
You know,
like
it's real.
it's like
Mhm.
you know how annoying. Like it's such a people are like, well, just do it. It's not that easy. Like the actually just going forward and like doing it is such a big step. And who cares if you're not going like 2 times a week? Like go when you want, go when you feel like it, go when you feel mentally, good to go. And yeah, it's a huge step regardless. And I just appreciate that all of us have like these goals that are pretty attainable in my opinion.
But still good and bettering ourselves like through those goals, but nothing crazy to stress us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a tweet a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it was Fear, and he tweeted this, and it literally changed my whole outlook on like how I set goals for myself with content,
Mm-hmm.
like going back to work and stuff. But like he was saying like I never set goals for myself that's like gain this many followers this year or this many subs or this whatever. He's like I only set goals on things that I can control. So
Yeah.
stream 3
that's
times a
good.
week or whatever. Like you
That's
can
attainable
use
goal. You can
numbers,
control
yeah,
that.
and that is totally in your control for the most part. Obviously, if you have tech issues or something, but like, yeah, like posting 5 short form videos or whatever. Like only if you're gonna use those numbers, keeping it on the side of the things you can control is super helpful.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do as well for content.
Like you can't
Um,
control get
No.
100,000 followers on Twitch. Well,
so
the thing
hard.
is your niches change. Like the viewers of the niche change, and the support. Like you're gonna have down
On
months
top
on
of
Twitch.
that-
You're gonna have good months. Like
yeah.
it's not. That's
yeah,
not.
it's like it's
that's not-
inconsistent.
Yeah, it's so inconsistent.
Like once
so
you
can't
hit
control.
that
You can't
like
control
sub
that.
goal, it's like what happens after you hit that sub goal? You have to
You go
there's
back
a
down.
decline,
Yeah,
and then
it's
you think
gonna-
about, and that like
right.
affects you. I mean, we all,
Of course.
I mean, have been affected by that kind of
Yeah.
mentality.
right.
So
But
I
like you
definitely
can
know.
control is how much you stream, how much you post, how many
What you put out,
yeah.
your
Like,
ideas,
cater-
like yeah.
actually crafting your content,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be my one of my goals this year is just to stream more, because I think like last year, especially in the first half of the year, I was going through it, so I didn't want to stream that much like throughout the week, so I just want to be more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my main goal for like streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Should be. I'm feeling super motivated, so I think I'll be able to do that very easily.
It's gonna be a great year for us all.
True.
I believe it.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for us.
It's been a good start to the year, so yeah,
Yeah.
we'll carry the
And
momentum.
even if there are some low parts, it doesn't define the year as a whole.
That's
so
part of the
everyone's gonna go
job.
through shit, you know,
Yeah.
but either personally or business wise. Like, there's gonna be downs, but you know, trying to look at it in a positive light. Start off good,
True.
and hopefully, continues.
Control what you can control.
Yes,
Oh my
ma'am.
god, I saw a quote the other day.
Mhm.
Dreams are just goals with the deadline.
Oh.
That is true. I mean,
That is a good quote.
I
Is
do
that-
like
Did
that.
I say it right? Dreams
Dreams
are
are-
just goals with the goals are just wait. I
Goals
said it
are just
backwards.
Goals
are just dreams with a deadline.
Okay, that makes sense. I was
That-
like,
I was like, okay, I'm making sense of it, but
Nikki
yeah.
was like, "Yep,
the words
she's so
are there.
supportive."
It kind
well,
she
I
was like,
understood what you
wait.
meant. You're right. They have deadlines, but I'm like,
Goals are just dreams with the deadline. There we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
But do they need to have a deadline? They don't.
No, not necessarily. They just need a little more structure. you know?
Yes.
A little.
More structure.
they need structure.
Well,
Let's change the quote.
maybe depending on the situation, goals are dreams with deadlines.
as
except
long
for
as long as you break it down
As
into
long as you
smaller
try
little
your
steps.
best.
exclude
and
this,
then-
this, and this.
I said it wrong. That's funny.
Ooh, that reminds me of like goal setting. If you guys want a good book to read for self-development, Atomic Habits. That's a very good book for
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's like it's
Atomic
called
Habits.
Atomic Habits. It's like, you don't have to read throughout, but there are like sections you can just like read, and it's just helpful to creating better habits, new habits. Kind of like
I'm
goal
gonna
setting
add that
too.
to my Goodreads.
Yeah. Also, it's good. I did it through Audible, or I think Spotify. I don't know if you guys have Spotify Premium, but they have
I
like
do.
20,000 or something like Audible books, or like just audiobooks for free included in your premium. So
Really?
they actually, yeah, they do.
Is it by James Clear?
I
Yeah,
it's
it
gonna
looks
be bad
like
when I
it.
just
there's
say.
there's only one,
Okay, yeah.
I think.
I was gonna say there's only, I think, one that should be Atomic Habits. So yeah, James Clear. Tiny changes. See, tiny changes, remarkable results. Yeah.
Wow.
I agree.
Would
Good shout.
recommend that one. Like, just if you want a audiobook or something too, it's solid. Yep.
Love that.
Yeah, I added it to my Goodreads, so I'll check it out.
Good
I'm about
reads.
to-
She added her
I'm
first.
gonna send you my. I'm
Goodreads.
about to send you
Add
my
me.
Goodreads.
Add me as
send me your at. Oh wait, that's not it. Oh, that is it.
Jewel. Okay, I followed you and I added you as a
Yay.
friend.
Yeah, add me as a friend.
I'm gonna look at yours for inspiration.
I have 113 to be read books.
Yeah.
Trust me, when you start adding them, they get addicting. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good year.
Hell yeah.
I feel like we all try to push each other with our goals.
We do. You guys inspire me too.
You inspire me.
No, you-
Because like I swear, like if I am having a day where I'm like, damn, I just really don't want to stream today, or something along those lines, like I'm having a rough day, then one of you is probably streaming, so then I go watch your streams and it helps
You're
me
like, I wanna
stay
get-
motivated. Yeah,
I
it's
totally
like okay,
agree.
they did it, so like I can do it like tomorrow or whatever, you know.
I'm literally the
Mhm.
same exact way. My friends like motivate me so much. Like sometimes when you're just like, oh, I don't know if I feel like doing this or like something like that. Like I feel like I always am like, but everyone like everyone's streaming, everyone's doing their thing. Like it just motivates me to do the
Mhm.
same and keep
Motivates
at
you to
it.
get back in there.
Get back in there.
Get back in there. Yeah. Well, I mean that's all we had on the Run of Show today. You guys wanna wrap it up there, possibly?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why not?
I hope
It's
That
all
was a
good.
very good
I hope,
episode.
Everyone watching also feels the same way about like setting good, good resolutions for the start of the new year. And I hope everyone had a happy new year and
Mhm.
to good luck and happiness and
Good
everything
luck.
else.
And love and life.
and love and life throughout the year. I hope everyone doesn't stress themselves out too much and just know that little goals are also goals.
Yeah,
that
and
made
True.
you know what I meant. Little goals are, that's I
also,
kind of meant that.
if you guys have any resolutions, our listeners, or anything that you want to share, be sure to put those in the comments, or even anything you want us to talk about for next week. You can always do that. Big shout out to our tier 2 patrons on Patreon: Tamara, Nep, Louie, Jonah, and Jokerman, as well as Bumble. Thank you guys so much. Make sure if you're listening, you join our Patreon. You do not have to pay to join it. There's just 2 different tiers, but we do post lots of stuff on there. We're trying to get more consistent at it. So yeah, join our Patreon community.
Hell yeah.
And then if you do want to support, you can also pledge a monthly subscription to us. But thank you guys so much. Be sure to follow us on all our socials: Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, and like I said, Patreon. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye bye.